Alright, today we're going to figure out how to find area of a composite figure, and we're going to look at number 1. If we look at number 1, we will see this is not an ordinary shape. It is not just a rectangle, a triangle, a square, a parallelogram, or a trapezoid. What we're going to have to do is look at this figure and see what figures we can make. If we look at the top, we can kind of see a triangle, so that would be one figure. If we look off to the side, that will draw a line, become a parallelogram. That will become a parallelogram. So now what we have is 4 shapes. So what we're going to do is work out the area of those 4 shapes and add them together at the end for our answer. If we start with our triangle, our formula is base times height divided by 2. Our height of the triangle is 12. If we look at our base across here, they give us the measurement beneath, which is 10. So we're going to have 12 times 10 divided by 2, which is 120 divided by 2, which gives us 60. And I'm going to write 60 in there so we can find that easily. Now, if we look at our parallelograms, our formula is base times height. They give us the 2 measurements of 7 and 5. 7 times 5 is 35. So this figure will be 35. On the opposite side, this is exactly the same, so we can actually just fill in 35. When it comes to our last figure of a rectangle, we're going to have length times width, 10. Or rather, the parallelogram, these lines are shifted a little bit. We can still use length times width. We're going to take 10 times our 5 and get 50. So now that we have the area of all of those figures, we're going to add them all up. We're going to take 60 plus 50 plus 35 plus 35, and we're going to get 180 millimeters squared. So with each of these figures, you're going to need to divide them into a shape that we know: a rectangle, a square, a triangle, a parallelogram, or a trapezoid. Look at the picture, figure out the measurements for each one, find the area, and add them up at the end.